Hey friends, it's Chris Catan. Let's play another game of the Settlers of the Catan. We're in the second position, playing as red. Take a look at this board. Not a lot of ore. Not a lot of ore at all. There are some other little spots. And here's 6-5-11 is kind of interesting. 8-4-3 is kind of interesting. What's a little rare? Hmm. Let's see. 6-9-3 here. Gotta decide. That brick is an interesting one. There is this 9-10 if we really needed the sheep's kind of the wild card. I like the ore. This is one of those where if we do decide to skimp out, there's probably enough wheat we could take. I just don't know if I love our wheat options. This 9-10 is interesting. Keep that in my back pocket. Sometimes I kind of look at this and go, where do we go? I am thinking we take the ore here. Probably is just the safest bet. Could go Woodport. You know, I'm going to do that, actually. I'm going to take the Woodport here. We're going to see if we can get that. I don't think the 6-2 is going to go. Seems a little risky. So if we can, I played the Woodport last game. That worked out pretty well. We'll see. Okay. 8-4-3. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if I'm right or wrong here. I like this a little. I don't want to say I like this better. I mean, it's a slight uptick in pips. I really like the 6-5-11, actually. I do like that one a lot. I just think this probably gives us the most flexibility. Because then I could take this 9-10. That's pretty good. And potentially get the Woodport, which could be pretty good. It gives me options. It gives me options. That 9-10 especially. If we can get the corresponding nines, that's pretty nice. Ooh, 8-10? Ew, that's okay. Go Wheatport. Interesting. Interesting. How do I feel about that one? That one's a little. Yeah, that one's interesting. Huh. I could go heavy on the wood here. That is an option. Do I go 8-5-10? Man, do I just go completely on Woodport here? Just do the overload, or do I do the 9-10? This is one of those fun little, you know, thoughts. Do you overload? I don't mind the overload play. I've never been afraid of doing that. So I'm really kind of curious to see if that is what we in fact should do. So if I go here, yeah, we get the ore. That's going to be pretty universally shared. Yeah, interesting decision here. I'm really curious to see where yellow puts this. They're an interesting spot as well. Honestly, they could just plop it right. Yeah, something like that. All right, heavy wood. Man, this is gonna be interesting. Just because this was a bit of a wild card pick here. What do we do with that? What do we do with that? There is a danger they take, say, the 6-2. The problem is, if I give them this, that is just really good. Kind of got caught a little bit here. I think I'm going to do it just because it amuses me. And why not? Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. We'll do this. I'm going to go heavy on the wood. If he wants to take the wood port away from me, fine. But I don't think he does. And he does. Yeah, he's either going to go up, and he does. Cuts him off, do maximum damage. Fortunately, wood is probably our biggest negotiating tool, and 11 just rolled. So this is a tough setup, though. It's a tough setup. We're going to have to make this work. We do get a wheat here immediately, which is nice. Can I get a brick? Otherwise, we're going to have to save our pennies and get one. But when we do get one, it should be pretty okay. So you can't be afraid to do a setup like this. It's definitely a higher level setup. But man, it's gonna be interesting. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'm going for production here more than the diversity. Again, maybe the 9-10 is the safer pick. Certainly is the safer pick. But you know what? There's just no way I could give him the 8-10-5 spot with this 5-4-10 spot. Gets everything he needs. At least here he gets everything he needs, but in way worse quantities. Right? Oh, interesting. Not competing on this here. I almost thought he would have done that. We catch another wheat. That's huge. And there's brick to be had. About that. We're willing to listen. Okay, more wood. Again, we'll listen, especially if we can grab some of that brick done. Take it. I need that brick to get going. They get what they need. Good for them. Can I grab a brick here? Brick for a sheep? If I can get the 2 for, I'll offer 2 for 1 if I can get it. It's worth it. I don't think we get it. Never know. No, that's okay. We'll head down to the wood port. That is a-okay by me. Making decent progress here. Because if we can get that wood port on, then things really start to get interesting. Because I could always try to come back to this 8-4-3. Could go to this 9-10-2, like the 10. We're going to have so much sheep and wood this game. It's going to be kind of nuts. So there's certainly options here. We'll see. Nope, don't have it. Maybe if the 3 rules again, we can give them to them because, again, they are needing that sheep and they currently are sheep deprived. That brick's very valuable. I can be able to get 1 for 1, too, is just a coup for us. Yeah, I mean, again, high risk, high reward setups here. That's what we're currently after. I don't mind. I've never been one to shy away from this. Did the same thing last game. Sheep for wheat, huh? I will take that deal. Just because the wheat is scarce for me, I'll take it just to have a little bit more diversity. They get a card out of it. They're happy. Yeah, I kind of need the diversity there. I don't mind that. Ooh, not cool. Shots fired. 10. What can I get for this brick? Otherwise, I'll offer for an ore as well. Another option. Don't love being at 7 cards here. Fortunately, we're at the sit at 7 cards, so not ideal. But who knows? Maybe somebody gets something else and we can take advantage of that. No 5s. It's really just been this 3, so it's been a dearth of brick. Cheap for an ore gets it for you. I'll do the 1 for 1. Gets me a card, worst case, which I also don't mind here. But then at least it allows me to catch this off. Maybe I get a Year of Plenty. Maybe I get a Monopoly. You never know. So I'm okay with that. It gives me an action. Just no brick. There's no brick out there. I think yellow had the only brick. Otherwise, I think now it's just kind of like a dearth of brickness. Do it for an ore. Take 2 cards. We do get one. We can get a city here too, man. That would be something. Oh, sneaky. 8. Hey, we're moving along here. Another card. All right, let's see what we get. 9. Oh, it stinks. That would have been what we need. Can I get a wood for something? Let's see. Sheep for an ore? We're so close here. Done. We'll take it. Thrilled. I'm thrilled with that. We'll take this city. All right. That's big. Get that 8-5-10. The city is a real nice thing to have early. I'm gonna need some rolls though. But at least now, there we go. At least now we're in a position where we can really start trading wood for various items here. We were able to give Brown what they needed. That city is such a big deal for me though. With that excess production, especially if we can just get that little wood port in play, huge. All right, going to the 10-9-2. Don't love it. I would prefer to have that, but it's okay. 7. My problem is I'm a basically a 2-resource economy, so I don't know if this hits me. Probably it's the 8, I guess. Problem is I'm still a long way from getting this port. Yeah, it's the 8. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. So you never know. We get a 5 and a 3. We get this. Then we're really in business. But until then, we're going to need this to get out of our hair. That's a nice roll for him, geez. Oh, he moves it. Probably not coming to me. Yeah, okay. Ooh, solo block. Interesting. Okay, hey, I'm okay with the solo there. Works for me. 7. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna hit here. I'm gonna hit them as well. Get a wheat out of it. All right. I'm okay with that. Wheat's rare. It breaks up their city a little bit. The other thing it does, it potentially keeps this in play for me, assuming all I need is an 8 or a 5. And no knights. 9's okay. Now we just need 8, 5, or a 9. Again, it opens things up. We get this port, look out. They did not play a knight. So the question is, what do they have? They don't play anything, so that's great news. 6. Cool. Anyone need a sheep? Let's see. Well, in a deal. I'll give it to Brown here. Brown needs it more than I do in that particular location. I'll take my 4 for 1. That also sets me up for. I'm always happy to have excess wheat in the setup. Again, Brown doesn't have anything. Now they 7'd out. It's great news for me. So yeah, not too bad. Now they may steal this right back from me, which would stink, but it's okay. Yeah, they do. I actually don't think he needed that. I think he actually needed the wood. So he's probably short here. Yep, he's short. Short of sheep in this case. Doesn't produce any, so that is a bonus. Still, it does stink losing that wheat there, but it's okay. We get our 8, so that's good. We get the right series of things. You never know. Maybe we could take this. That stinks. That would have been real nice. Let's see what we can get here. Gotta be a little careful. 9. I don't really see a reason to fight him there. We take the road. I'm not going to fight him. I'm going to head to the sheep port. I think that's just more value for me at this point. No. Because even then, I could always go around. The road's still intact. I don't need this 10-2-9. It's not like that important. I'm still the only person with a city on the board. Still without a sheep. And again, still open. He probably has enough wood to 4-for-1 for it. At least for the sheep. Best case, he doesn't have anything. And he's just kind of screwed. I think he's short. I think he's still short of wood now. Let's see. Yeah, he buys a card. Okay, that's a win. That's a win. He needed the sheep to settle, and he did not use it. That gives us an opening. It really does to get that 10-9-2 spot, which I'm not going to lie would be great. Now this is interesting. All that wheat, but again, no wheat port yet. Ooh, well, there you go. That's a good one. We get a 3. I'm going to hold here. The good news is they're probably going to be distracted with a city. I blocked again. Yeah, no sheep out there. Just doesn't exist. So they're still short. They have everything else. Do they come in here and try to block me? Maybe. I don't think they're playing that much three-dimensional chess, though. I think they just hold. Again, I need a lot to get in here. I would need... It's not impossible. A wheat. City? Yeah, it should be a city for them. I think they won for one to a city. I don't know what this is, though. Yeah, they did get the city. Well, they have a brick. We know that. This 4 is becoming an even more important block now. This is probably the main block. It affects everybody. Problem is, it probably goes to the 8, unfortunately. It's the problem with having a really good port. It's the 9. Okay, hits him, though. Actually, that's best case scenario for me. Hitting that 9 there. Then they're getting to this wheat port. Look out. We probably do want to make that hard for them. They're down a brick. Okay. Because if this starts to go off, that could get pretty interesting. There are also the closest to the road. Oh, that's bad news. That is bad news. Okay. Oh, this is bad. We haven't had a roll here in a while. This is not good. Gotta hope for a 7. Even then, they have a city in hand. Okay. Well, another city's coming. 8-4-3. And then they'll have leftover goodies. So they'll have another ore and 2 wheat left over, which is nuts. Or yeah, they got some other card. But man, that is not good. It's kind of imperative that I get this now, to tell you the truth. Because if we can take this, that really slows him down a tick. Yeah, I don't know. This is getting a little dicey. With a double brick here, that's not good. Maybe we can steal one. Get a weed out of it. I get for a brick here? Could just take a card. Done. We'll take that. That works out. I'll take the settle here over that. I'm pretty okay with the double ports here. We did steal from him. Still a weed from him. So that's not a bad block. Oh, 11. Oh, he's gonna get a settle. Damn. Yep. The guy's in the driver's seat right now. So we really got to slow him down. These fours just going off like that in a row really stunk. But we're not dead yet. We're not dead yet. Wood for an ore, huh? No. Oh, ooh. I thought about it. I did click to accept that. I guess I'm really curious what he's going to do with that. Locked another one. Risky. I'll give him wood for 2 ore. He wants to do me that solid. I'll do that. No. So he has all this wood. I'm curious. All right, let's roll. 8. Well, that's another city for me. Can he win here? I'm trying to think. He's getting pretty close. I'm going to take the other city. Just going to 4 for 1 here. City this up. So we got double cities, double ports. Would love a 7. 10. Man, I don't know. I just think he's probably too far ahead. Yeah, if he's coming down here, gets the road here. Maybe he's short on the road. Because if he takes the road and the settle, it's game over, I think. I think he has a VP. Yeah, that's not good. I think he's a road away from winning. Very bad. Very, very, very bad. Little road, Brown. Little road, Brown. Little road, Brown. Take the road. No, no. Not good. And the 2's nice for me. The problem is, like, he has the win in hand. I think it's going to be game over here. I just don't. I think Brown not building a road here just lost the game, which really stinks. Because again, he has that brick port. It's really all he needs. Yeah, this is game over. There's just no. There's just no coming back. Didn't build the road. That's it. Yeah, now, especially now, that's it. So good game. That's it. That's going to be it. Unfortunate. We're going to finish the second here. But really, I mean, there's nothing to do. If Brown's not building a road, that's it. Yeah, we really needed a road or 2 there. Well, yeah, 2. He's just got to get in the extra VP. Yeah. That's it. All right. Well, we saw that coming. That was kind of a long-term disaster there. Those 4s really just kind of stunk. I actually liked our setup though. I really can't complain about what we did. We had it going. We just got, sometimes you get the right rolls. That happened for yellow here. But really, that 10-9-2 spot turned out to be a pretty big key. We had 8 trades. Look at us. Trade and machine. That, though, that's tough. 8 4s. I mean, it happens when you get that kind of unluckiness. But if you're building 4s and you're doubled on the ore and wheat, and you got the ore port, man, you can just do so much. So as much as I would have liked this, we kept trying to get it, just the opportunity did not present itself. And then really Brown didn't have the awareness there. They really needed to build another road or 2. They did not. Maybe they couldn't. I don't know. They probably could have. They had all that wheat, but that really needed to build a road. But we tried. We alerted them. They did not do it. So that's the way it goes sometimes. But I really did actually like this. This was really an okay setup on our part. It might seem weird, but the setup didn't lose us this game. It was the luck. Actually, I do think we were set up for pretty good success here. Double cities. It was just us and yellow with the cities, and we didn't even have good ore wheat spots. They had no brick to speak of. Um, yeah, really kind of like brown and green here. Just really couldn't do much together, and that kind of they just kind of hurt each other, which really kind of stunk. And that just kind of gave yellow the go ahead. But that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I can't complain. I thought we played fine. Hey, thanks for watching. See you next time.